Hey Internet, what's going on? My name is Alekazam and I am here with Oakmi. Yes, my capture card finally came in and I am super looking forward to this. We are going to play a game that came out years and years ago. Uh, I want to say, 2006, right at the bottom. Peachy Keen there. Uh, it, it's a beautiful game. It was beautiful for its time. It was all about like calligraphy and art, and it was cell shaded, which was like newer at the time. Um, so you might notice a lot of that as a theme. I mean, look at that alone, like immediately just showing off. Now, I never beat this game. I got pretty far, but I never bought it. It was always at the bottom of my list, unfortunately. The question is, do I do one of those long ago? A tiny hamlet known as Kamiki. Yeah, Kamiki. Lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. This is their story. No. So to satiate the appetite of the Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on the necks of... Wow, it's weird how it's coming up. The size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Until now, or so the scrolls foretold, when the night of the sacrifice drew near. A mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. Boy, were they wrong. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. That guy was a prick. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but always got his ass kicked. But his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Because he's a little bitch. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into my butt. Oh, it was the home of Nami, that bitch. Everybody knows that guy. The village's most beautiful maiden, Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami. Really? Her name was Nami? Come on. Was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. And from there, the Great War of 1812 began. This is Oakmi. The Moon Cave, a dark place as evil as Yeah, those are words. Orochi's home as Nagi stood bravely before the entrance. A beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon the 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. Okay. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. Go figure, oh my god, it wasn't a bad dog. They're all good boys, Nagi. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf, that dwelled outside the village. Baring its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness, till they remembered electricity was invented, and they flipped on the light switch. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. Wouldn't that... Never mind. Magic! As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Oh man, this is reminding me of a show. I'll tell you about it later. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. A long intro. Orochi saw a chance to strike that would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl that suddenly the black clouds overhead dissipated. They were like whoosh. Light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. He was the legendary Super Saiyan. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into a sacred and battered arms. Oh, his sacred and battered arms. Haha, yes! He leapt ferociously towards Orochi with his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. That's how I met your mother. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. It was like a metal album cover. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into a slumber. One last time. Just adding to it, it's fun. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed the statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukiyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. Until my butt explodes. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. God sprang forth and punched him in the face. Is this a legendary sword? Is this Tsukiyomi? I'm giving him this voice. The sword that banished the Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend. Nothing but a fairy tale. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh man. I guess God, I don't My voice hurts. Whatever. O he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds, speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. Don't do it. Don't you fucking do it. He's gonna do it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, man. Whoosh. Those of you who like anime might recognize a lot of these names as Naruto techniques. I guess it's the narrator? There's no clear speaking voice, so a horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village. Yeah, they enjoyed protection. Of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. And dead. Oh. Oh, never mind. It's the wood sprite, Sakuya. Girl voice. Girl voice, girl voice, girl voice. Look, my throat already hurts, guys. Come on. You want to know what transpired to bring about such a calamity? Orochi farted. From his face. Listen. So basically what's happening here, if you can't figure this out, Sakuya, a wood sprite, is using the last of her earthly powers. She's killing herself, basically, a sacrifice, to summon a Matarasu, which is a Japanese goddess. And that goddess is going to go wee back. And here it is, Oakmi. Oakmi Amaterasu. It's like wolf, sun god, or something like that. Anyway, my throat hurts and I don't want to read all this. Basically, this is the origin of you being godly. Great. Everything is wonderful. I'm a savior. Huzzah! Look, even the dog is like, come on. Just move on. Basically, what she's saying is I get to go ahead and save the world because it's my responsibility. But Puppy doesn't want to do that. Puppy just wants to chill on the earth. I never would be able to read all this. Nippon, which is Japan, by the way. So yeah, basically, you're a wolf, you're a badass god trapped in a wolf statue's body, and now there's a bad thing in their robe trying to touch boobies. Yep. Oh my. It's a beetle. I don't know. What would this sound like? I mean, it's like a bug. It's like a little kid, so it'd be like, ow, 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 are you nuts? Something like that. I don't know. Wait. That's not a Materasu. That's the little sprite bug thing saying that to a Materasu. Right? It's like, boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. Yeah, that's how that would go. It's hard. I can't do it because I just did that really, like, voice in it. It was a lot more than I'm used to doing. You know, I used to train to be a voice actor when I was, like, a teenager. So, like, I used to stretch my vocal cords, like, pretty consistently. And I used to be able to do all ranges and all these crazy things. But I just kind of gave up on it because I didn't know what to do. Ah, Isun. The Wandering Artist. Okay. Oh yeah, now that like that's a thing, like look closely. There's like a little shell hat. It's on her head, and then like a little paintbrush. That looks like a dick. I guess it's the more I look at that, maybe it's not a little kid. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know what voice to give this thing, so I can't read it all. I'm gonna be a little inconsistent, I think. Oh shit. I love that Okami is literally like a fucking wolf and just like, oh hey, what's up? You annoy me, so nom 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 nom. Oh man, the Deco Maru. I'm saying that like a total white guy. But I don't want to say everything with an accent. Then I'll sound like a weirdo. Nah. Nah, we're gonna sleep forever. That's my plan. And then go eat this little art lady thing. And then I don't know. Oh man, the trees returned to normal, huh? So Sasaki, a girl said something weird, blah 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 blah. Dude, I just want to go beat people up with my wolf paintbrush. Trying to remember. Let's see. I don't remember much of this game. Pardon. But I have this feeling. Oh, that's right. Look at this. Just like boom, leaves, lands, grass. Do I have... There's gotta be a way to do it. Wait. Nope, that's the map. Can I just move forward like this? I guess I have to move forward and then come back. I wanted to demonstrate what you could do. But I think it's going to make me do this first. Yeah, great. I figured that out. Woo! Okay. Yeah, the controls are still pretty samey. Hold on, that's an origin mirror. We're going to do this forever. This is going to be the longest episode ever because I actually wanted to show you something in the game. First episode of Okami, me talking during cutscenes. Woo! Wait, what? Oh, it's just a save thing. I don't need to save just yet. We're fine. Oh my god. Great. Yep, there's... Great. Yep. Oh my god. I'm gonna kill myself if I have to keep doing this. Oh, that's right. You get money in this game. Woo! Everybody knows that money is like where it's at, man. The camera's acting weird though. Not a fan. Yeah, great. I know how to do it. Like, and you go, wee! Like that. And then suddenly I'm up here. Great. This is, like, painful on, like, a real level. I don't know why people praise this game as highly as they do anymore. Beautiful or not. I'm kidding, of course. This game is really fun once it gets going. This is the only bad part. Plus, you know, I got a holy bone, guys. Ugh, man. So, I hope you guys check out my stream tonight, and consequently every other night. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm skipping almost, I'm sorry. Yes, that's how that works. So, Isun here is going to help us out by restoring broken or missing things. They've got a couple other techniques up their sleeves too, I'm willing to bet. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, 13. There you go. Basically, we're going to gather all the powers that we need to, like, God mode this thing. What? Yeah, I bet it is. Let's move on with our lives. It's like 2 feet over there. I would have figured that out. Just to be clear, I am 100%. Ah, jeez. I thought it was gonna be something different because of the bouncy. I'm 100% for games that are like, hey, like, this is unnecessary. Why? Nah, it's just you. They're just a straight line. Can I do it? Let me do it. Bang. I did it! Give me my money. This guy is basically Shenron. So he'd be all like, what? Yomigami, god of who gives a shit, have eagerly awaited this day so that we could touch butts. Consequently, in Smite, Amaterasu is one of my favorite characters to play. Not that I'm constantly playing Smite anymore, but at one point I played Smite. And I played it pretty consistently, too. I never got terribly far in it, because it takes kind of forever to level up and do things, in my opinion. And that's kind of why I quit. I got bored. Granted, I played it on console, and I never lost. I'm really good at console Smite, which is basically the equivalent of saying, I'm really good at riding a tricycle. Man, it is true, because I'm a god, you stupid bug. No one likes you. This game, it really is pretty, though. Yes! I know! Oh my god. I'm gonna kill this stupid game. Remember when video games were fun? I think that's why people like multiplayer games so much, because you can just sit down and be like, ah, man, this thing that I can figure out naturally on my own, it'll let me do that. And then other people figured it out too. Yeah. Did it work? Oh my god. I should go back, right? Nah. There's no reason to. An astral pouch! It's pretty great. Feed it food, and then we get a free revive for when I die. Which will probably happen a lot, because... I don't know. I'm not good at video games, are you? I'm only good at handheld games. Listen. And this is like from back in the day. Like, I don't know, man. On like a real level, games used to be very different. Like, this is still really cool. I'm giving a lot of shit for the tutorial, mostly because I'm trying to record a show and I want to, like, just get on with it. But I can't pass up the important story parts, but then there's the, you know, little Isin hero, and like, oh, hey, we're going to interrupt the story flow for, like, 10 years. That's going to be great. You're going to love it. Oh, that's right, you can do this. Oh, man, I missed it. You can, like, run a little faster by holding square, and, like, all the shit comes up behind you, and it just looks so cool. And she'll automatically jump over stuff. Oh, God. What a good game. I ate some dumplings, yo. Yeah, how do I fill it a lot of it? Here we go. I think we're finally going to get to the game part of the game. We might even see a real enemy. I bet I can restore it. It'll be fine. And I just go... That's how that looked. How did I get so good? That's a great question. All I really did was, you know, throw my ink at paper. Listen, here you go. Oh my god, it's so adorable. It's so adorable. And I get a cool thing. Oh, that's my baby. It's a doggo with her pupper. And it's so cute. Oh, man. If anyone is watching this and feels inspired and is an artist, I would love to have like a little picture of this pupper trying to swing that sword around. It's so cute. Not that I'm demanding it, obviously. I'm just saying, make it for yourself. Post it on the internet so I can go, aww. Great, now you stain my fur. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Oh my god. Dude. This thing was there for the whole conversation. This is a goddess that they're talking to. Ugh. But yeah, this is where it starts to get cool. Yeah, I can restore stuff, fine. But I can also... Whee! I cut a rock in half with a goddamn brush. That is super cool. Yep. Great. Yeah, great. Let's go back and cut down the thing. Man, I already learned all those techniques. I am too cool for school. I'm gonna end it off real soon. I'm gonna end it off after the peach, I think, because this has been a long episode. Oh. What'd I get? What'd I get? Nothing. What a drag. Bong, bong, bong. Oh, I see. They want me to go. Whee! Nope. Wait, I didn't cut the... Whatever, I don't give a shit. Oh my god! It's a fight! Yeah, do that. Yeah, no, I figured this out all my own. I didn't need you to do that. Woo! Now you're dead. See? I'm a goddamn champion. The controller's a little weird, I just realized. I figured it out. It's not... Well, I shouldn't say... The controllers are not weird. The controllers are normal PlayStation controllers. The weird thing is, you would think the camera would be... you know, oh, move it right, so the camera moves that way. But it's inverted. I don't know, it's just the opposite of how most games cameras handle. So it's getting... hard getting used to that. Oops. Bonk, bonk. Does this work? Nope. Why aren't you dying? Oh, you can just beat people up? Man, I don't even have to waste my ink. You dork. Ah, yes. My ranking was Cherry Blossom Tree. Truly a awesome ranking. This is not at all redundant and a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna bother. We are definitely gonna beat this all the way through, by the way. It's my destiny. My goal. My dream. Actually, I bought the game and I thought to myself, this would be great to play on the channel. And then I expected my capture card to get here and, well, it sure as shit didn't. Especially because I've just never beaten this, and we're going to get to a point, I imagine, relatively quickly, where I have not played this or beaten this. It's like I always tell you, you gotta believe. And that's it. Wowie zowie, the village has been restored. Sakuya came through big time. She was really protecting the village. Nah, man, that wasn't her. I do wish I could have spent more time in her kimono, if you know what I'm saying. Time's up. That was a joke. Anyway. They want me to go see the village, but you know what's gonna happen? Instead, we're gonna find a place. Wow. Why can't I move? Where is the save point? That's what I truly want to find. Perhaps down this way? Perhaps? Maybe? Nope. You know what we're gonna do instead? We're gonna go back up that thing. That's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna enter that little spooky shrine. And hopefully there's a little save points right there. And then we'll never need to do this again. And we'll actually get to play the fun part of the game. There it is. How beautiful is that? Alright. Cool. So I'm gonna save this. while this is going on, we're gonna end this off here. So I'm gonna see what happens in this village next time. I hope you'll tune in and check it out. And I hope you'll tune in tonight to check me out on my my Twitch stream. That's twitch.tv/Alekazam. Holy crap, this is a 35-minute episode. Sorry, guys. But we're gonna finish this. We're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be shorter episodes from now on. Just a little extra bonus long one for you. I'll cut my spiel short, and I'll see you next time.